Cloud Computing by Rachel Vibert. Where did cloud computing get its name? The name the cloud comes from years ago when people used to depict the internet by drawing a cloud to represent it. It is a metaphor for the internet. Cloud computing defined. Cloud computing is the practice of using a network of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage, and process data, rather than a local server or a personal computer. In simpler terms, cloud computing means storing and accessing data and programs over the internet instead of your computer's hard drive. There are three types of cloud computing. The first, IaaS, or Infrastructure as a Service, is the simplest type of cloud computing, where cloud computing service providers rent out their resources, such as servers, storage, and data center space, for people to pay as they go. The provider manages the infrastructure while you are free to create and manage your own applications. PaaS, or Platform as a Service, is also on a pay-as-you-go basis from a cloud service provider. PaaS includes the many functions of IaaS, like storage and security, but also includes some development tools, operating systems, and business analytics. The owner manages his or her own data and applications, while the service provider handles everything else. Finally, SaaS, or Software as a Service, is a complete software solution. You can rent an application where the cloud computing service provider stores and manages all app software and data. These pictures represent how the cloud, the individual, and the service provider interact with one another in each type of cloud. Deployments. The public cloud is owned and operated by a cloud service provider. The provider provides computing resources such as servers and storage that can be accessed over the internet. You manage your own account while the provider takes care of all the hardware and software involved. The private cloud is cloud computing infrastructure operated solely for one organization or business. Some private clouds are managed by either an on-site data center or a third-party service provider. Private clouds provide an additional level of security with the benefits of the cloud. A hybrid cloud uses both a private cloud foundation and some public cloud services. Hybrid clouds allow companies or individuals more flexibility to have their apps and data where they are most effective. Some examples of clouds include Office Online, that offers internet-only versions of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and OneNote that can be accessed without having to install anything. Google Drive is where all storage from Google Drive is found online and works with Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides. The iCloud from Apple is used mostly for storage and backup and the linking of mail, calendars, and contacts. Apple also offers internet and cloud-based versions of its word processor and more. Find My iPhone technology is also over the cloud. The Amazon Cloud Drive is used mostly for storing digital purchases from Amazon, like music or online books. Box and Dropbox are both examples of hybrid services that link your data in the cloud and also in local storage. The Chromebook is an example of cloud hardware. They are laptops where everything you do is online, including storage, apps, and even media. There are many benefits to cloud computing. The first is cost. It makes it unnecessary to buy expensive hardware like a laptop or desktop because the cloud uses internet and can be accessed on any device. Second is security. Cloud computing services are run on a large network of very secure data centers. These data centers are updated often to stay up to date on the latest computing hardware. With the cloud, you do not have to update your device like you had to previously because it is done for you. Third is storage. Data backup is made easier with the cloud because the data can be at different sites on the cloud provider's network. Time. The cloud also opens up time for people that would have spent setting up, tampering with, or fixing hardware. Also, speed, because the cloud is accessed from the internet. It can be much quicker than other hardwares. And finally, global. The cloud helps to connect the world because everyone in the world, anywhere in the world, can access the internet as long as they have a way to. There are some drawbacks of the cloud, though, and they are that access is fully dependent on internet access. That means any power outages or failed internet connections do not allow you to access data or work on your applications, basically halting work for the time being. Also, cloud computing basically means a company or individual is outsourcing all of their data. Although the cloud is safe for the most part, no system can be 100% secure. These are my sources, and thank you for watching my cloud computing presentation.